The phone call was recorded at 11 часов 47 минут вечера. And what Дженнифер Гледхилл said next to our seal her fate forever on September 28th. Дженнифер Гледхилл called police to report her husband Мэттью Джонсон missing the disappearance of Мэттью Джонсон, out of father and husband and the rest of his wealthy wife, Дженнифер Гледхилл for first-degree murder. Jen in our home before and to mirror no breaking bread with term and it turned out that she's responsible for each death. It was hacking friend, hi, my name is Sophie and today we're going to take a look at another horrible case with you. Дженнифер Гледхилл and Мэттью Джонсон seem to have it all. Living in their $1 million home in Satan's, they appeared to be the perfect family, a devoted military husband and a caring mother, raising their 3 children, Agent 1, 51, was a respected member of the National Guard's 19 group, a Green Beret who had served HAS country with honor for over a decade. HAS fellow soldiers describe her time as brilliant, reliable, and someone who could always count on for answers. Дженнифер, 42, was seen as a devoted martyr and supportive military wife who many of Matt's friends described as nice, kind of a homebody. The family lived quietly in the upscale neighborhood, and to the outside, everything seemed normal. But beneath the surface of this seemingly perfect marriage, cracks had begun to form months earlier. The couple had been considering divorce since July 2024, and court documents revealed a dysfunctional relationship that had been deteriorating for some time. In August 2024, Дженнифер filed for temporary protective order against Мэттью, claiming she needed protection from her husband. However, when the case went before the court, the judge made a decision that would prove to be fatally significant. The District Commissioner Roy Summoners examined the evidence Jennifer presented and found that the videos she submitted actually showed her as unafraid and equally confrontational toward him. The commissioner noted text messages from Jennifer to Мэттью repeatedly berating, belittling and demeaning, if not outright attempting to go him into a violent response. On September 16, 2024, just days before the tragedy that would shatter their family forever, Commissioner Minus dismissed his protective order, ruling that no abuse had occurred. He wrote something that now seems hauntingly prophetic. The conduct of the parties over the past several months is representative of a highly dysfunctional marriage, bringing out the worst in the parties. Slightly suggestive that an action for divorce should have been filed long before reaching the current state of affairs. What the commissioner didn't know is that Jennifer had already made a decision that would ensure divorce proceedings would never be necessary. In the weeks leading up to September 2024, Matt's behavior began to change dramatically. Her courting to VHS France, Jennifer's behavior had become so disturbing that Мэттью spent much of her final weeks of VHS life sleeping at a National Guard facility out of concerns about HAS safety. In one of HAS last conversations with her longtime friend, retired National Guardsman Kevin Thompson, Мэттью had really come to take conclusion that a divorce needs to happen and it is time to move on. But Мэттью never got the chance to move on. What Мэттью didn't fully realize was that Jennifer had been living her double life. She was having an affair with another man, someone who would later become the to unraveling the entire case, because this isn't just a casual fling. It was an intense relationship that consumed Jennifer's thoughts and emotions. On September, not if I deserved it. I always preached that I was like the queen of hearts in my past lives, bitching like off with their heads. I'm like if we could just round up the scarm after earth and put them on an island or just kill them, I could shape this country back to a good place. Jennifer also said her lover not touching of her as a monster and to remember who she was before she opened her mouth. The irony was not lost. She was asking for understanding after confessing to murdering the father of her children in cold blood. What made this conversation even more significant was that it took place before Мэттью was officially reported missing. Jennifer was already referring to her husband in the past tense. Even though no one else knew he was dead. 6 days after her confession to her lover, Jennifer finally reported Мэттью missing to police. She told them that Мэттью had said he would be gone for a week and told her not to call him. Meanwhile, the National Guard had already begun searching for Мэттью when he failed to report for duty on September 23. But unbeknownst to Jennifer, her lover had been collecting evidence against her. He had taken screenshots of their text messages and recorded their phonics conversations. On October 2, 2024, he finally contacted police with information that would crack the case wide open. Next to check even the most seasoned investigators to Cottonwood Heights police executed search warrant on the Johnson Gledhilл home on September 28. They discovered a scene that told a very different story than the one Jennifer had been telling in the master bedroom. Investigators found a large bloodstained spot in the carpet underneath the bed. Blood was also found on the bed frames, which corroborated exactly what Jennifer had told her lover. The house of bleach, and there were reddish-brown spots on the walls, bed frame, and blinds. Most tellingly, the mattress in her bedroom was brand new. Phone records would later show that Jennifer had ordered it on September 24th, just 3 days after the murder, and it had been delivered 2 days later. During the investigation, police also discovered GPS data from Jennifer's phone showing her movements on September 21 and 22 ND. The data showed her traveling to the location remote his truck was found at around 6 часов утра and later tracking her journey north toward Davis County, exactly where she claimed to have buried his body on October 2 ND 2024, armed with recorded confessions and physical evidence. Police arrested Дженнифер Гледхилл on charges of first-degree murder and obstruction of justice. Both investigation was far from over. On October 24, 2024, Jennifer's parents, Thomas Гледхилл, 71, and Rosalie Гледхилл, 67, were also arrested and charged with 4 counts of obstruction of justice. Police discovered that the couple had spent over 5 hours at Jennifer's house in late September. Despite initially claiming they were only there for less than an hour to pick up clothing, investigators found that Rosalie had purchased the new mattress and had her phone remotely reset, losing all data about her whereabouts during that long period. When police questioned Thomas about their master bedroom and alleged cleanup, he told them, "I did not go in where the incident happened," inadvertently revealing knowledge of a crime scene. During a search of the parents' home, police found a Glock 19X gun box repeating a child owner's inside a plastic tot near Jennifer's bedroom. The container matched the description of the gun Jennifer had shown to her lover on September 19th. The family had tried to cover up the perfect murder, but the web of lies was quickly unraveling. Months have passed since Jennifer's arrest, but Мэттью Джонсon's body remains missing. Extensive search efforts have severed multiple counties extending from Davis and Weber counties all the way to Box Roder County near the outer Idaho border. Over 70 searchers have participated in the ongoing efforts to find Мэттью, including law enforcement, volunteers, and Matt's own military friends who have organized their own search parties. As his friend Kevin Thompson said, the fact that the search is now in its 5th month keeps them up at night. John Hash, Matt, his fellow Green Beret, has served with him for 12 years, has been frustrated by the ongoing search efforts. He said, "Having had John in our room before, breaking bread with town, it turned out she's responsible for his death." Frankly, during recent court hearings, prosecutors revealed that a vehicle container had been found floating in water, and a Мэттью Джонсon's blood inside. This discovery provided additional physical evidence linking Jennifer to that crime, but Matt's body still hasn't been recovered. The search continues to expand across northern Utah. Investigators follow every lead, hoping to finally bring Мэттью home to his family. They were about to discover a secret Jennifer had hoped would never see the light of day. Jennifer Glедхилл has pleaded not guilty to all charges against her. She faces one count of first-degree murder, 5 counts of obstruction of justice, 1 count of possession of a controlled substance, 1 count of abuse or desecration of a human body, and 1 count of tampering with a witness during her bail hearing. Prosecutors argued that Jennifer posed a significant danger to the community and to the integrity of the investigation. They revealed that she had told her lover she would shoot herself before going to jail, demonstrating both her desperation and potential for her violence. The judge sided with prosecutors and denied Jennifer's request for bail, noting that she posed a risk to the community. She remains in custody at the Salt Lake County Jail. Another layer of complexity that case is the question of Мэттью's $500,000 credential life insurance policy. With Jennifer named as the beneficiary, with Jennifer facing murder charges and Matt's body still missing, credentialholders asked the court to determine who should receive the money. Jennifer's trial is scheduled to begin on December 18, 2025, and is expected to last 8 days. Perhaps the most heartbreaking aspect of this case is the 3 children who have lost both parents, one to murder and one to prison. Мэттью Джонсon's family has released a statement through other victim representatives saying, "We are hopeful that we will find Matt soon or Jennifer or someone will come forward with the location of his body so we can properly lay him to rest." The prosecution's theory is strict forward but chilling. Jennifer Gledhilл killed her husband because he discovered her fear and she wanted to be free to pursue her relationship with her love to correct her then go through a messy divorce that might have resulted in charity study and financial obligations. She cosmetic has virued Jennifer Gledhill's trial in December 2025. One question how knows everyone involved in this case. How is a matter of true justice destroying so many lives for the sake of an affair. Perhaps you never fully understand the depths of Jennifer Gledhill's selfishness and cruelty. What we do know is that her actions have created wounds that will never fully heal. Justice may eventually be served, but Мэттью Джонсон will never come home to his children. And somewhere in Northern, a devoted father and soldier lies in an unmarked grave, waiting for someone to finally tell the truth about where he can be found.